कैसे हो भाई लोगों यहाँ पे Rockstar के लांती सोरे की गांड फट गई. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta talk about GTA 6, man, because apparently they came out, they started talking about the GTA 6 price. They talked about the release date not being delayed, but the keyword is for now. No delays for now, to which people are looking like this. I posted that over on Twitter. If you do have Twitter, I would love to have you there. And we also got to talk about the gameplay leaks, the Lucia Burna and all that. And yeah, you do not have to like the video. You do not have to subscribe, none of that. Let's actually get to it. Roll it.
The first piece of GTA 6 news that I want to go over is the size of the main campaign or story. Because while Rockstar is known for having lengthy stories in their single-player experiences, a recent leak is suggesting that GTA 6 is going to bring things to a whole new level. According to the leaks, the main GTA 6 campaign is going to be roughly 75 hours long, and that's without you exploring the side missions and just having the urge to explore everything. The leak suggests that the main game will start with a 2-hour prologue, and there will be 5 main chapters.
They say all the time that it's going to be 70 hours, 100 hours, and when the game comes out, IGN employee plays the game for 15 hours and actually finishes it under 15 hours. So is it gonna be like that, or what, man? Listen, 75 hours, that's crazy, yo. That's gonna be cash money if that's true.
Chapter 1 will be 6 hours long, Chapter 2 will be 13, Chapter 3 will be 16 hours, 4 will be a whopping 22 hours, and then Chapter 5 will be 16 hours, which that brings the total runtime of the campaign to around 75 hours long. So to put that into perspective, a lot of the RPGs like The Witcher 3 and Dark Souls hover around the 40-hour mark. So GTA 6 is allegedly going to be twice the length of an RPG despite not actually being one, which is pretty wild.
I remember even for Cyberpunk, and I know, I get it, guys, I get it. Cyberpunk, GTA, 2 different stuff here, but even for Cyberpunk, they said that 70 hours, 100 hours, and then an IGN employee ended up finishing the game within like 12 hours or something like that. I don't know, man. So do you believe it's gonna be 75 hours? I really hope so, guys. I want this game to be even 75,000 hours long, okay? I want this game because this is gonna be that game that's gonna be here for decades, bro. It's not like we're gonna get GTA 7 tomorrow, but do you believe it or do you simply not believe it? Put it in the comments, but get ready, gang.
Wild. And here's my take. I think it's gonna be 75 hours with the side content included. One, I don't know how much I trust like this report of it being 75 hours long. I think that's a vast over exaggeration. I would say 70.
I would say 20 hours, like give or take. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna lean towards. But if you, of course, like if you take into account that exploration, you know, getting 5-star wanted level, playing the game, of course, Sega is gonna be playing it for thousands and thousands of hours if the game is good, right? You feel what I'm saying? But in terms of like the main story, I think it's probably gonna be closer to 20 hours, maybe even not 20 hours. Let's be real though.
25 hours with 50 hours of the main content, like the main missions, and then 25 hours it's just all side content and stuff like that. That I see being possible, but 75 hours that's just straight up main missions is almost impossible, but only time will tell. It would be absolutely insane if it's
right. Like we don't have PlayStation 10 out already, guys. Gotta understand that like the Lucia Burna alone in this game, bro, that's gonna be taking like 500 gigabytes of space, right? That's gone. 500 gigabytes of your space gone just because the Burna is that big, bro. Yeah, I mean, let's hope that the map is equally big, because if the map is small, then the Burna is gonna be yeah, I don't know, man. Pause. Let's hope for the best, guys.
75 hours for the main missions, and then another like 25 plus for all the side content. But let's be real, like we're all gonna spend like over 75 hours in the main campaign regardless, due to just like exploring the map and, you know, trying to get as many 5 stars as possible, you know, just the basic stuff you do on a GTA game. Next up, an ongoing topic of conversation among community members has been the absolutely amazing GTA 6 mapping project, which has been taking elements of official material like the trailers, screenshots, and mixing them in with leaks from several years ago in order to give us a detailed look at what the finished GTA 6 map might actually end up looking like. So far, tons of amazing work has been done, and we recently got some new updates. And while some people saw these updates as a bad thing, I actually feel the opposite way. Some recent updates to
toxic gamers. Yeah, man, gamers always be doing that. Why y'all be doing that, man? What's the deal, yo? By the way, I heard that the homie Nikado Avocado, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I'll bet if I'm butchering it. At least that's the username, right? I don't know if that's his actual name or not, but Nico, right? Nico, let's go bowling. Okay, so the homie Nico, yeah, bro, like I heard that he got rid of that chub. So the chub is gone. So this is the before photo, man. Like, that's good. So homeboy made progress by the looks of it. And real quick though, before I forget, I got to show you guys this. I gotta shout out the homie WML and the homie Metal Edge. Oh my god, bro, breaking the bro code. Use this for your pre-order. Homeboy dropped $100 at Franklin Benjamin as a tip, as a super thanks. Shout out to the homie Brian for the 5. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel and supporting the channel. You guys, you lot don't have to go that hard. And Metal Edge, that's the most I ever received, bro. Like, that is like, I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much, man. But you don't, come on, man, like, that's way too much. That is outright ridiculous. Okay, but let's actually get back to the content here. Boo boo.
GTA 6 mapping project have actually started shaving away certain elements, including the fan-dubbed panhandle section. And while some people see this as a bad thing, I actually think it gives us a better idea of what the map is going to look like. And frankly, the map of 4 cuts was almost too good to be true, let's be real. Recent versions of the GTA 6 mapping project have shown us something that is absolutely gigantic and fiercely detailed, which I'm not ruling out is going to be similar to the final project, but there's definitely some room to trim some fat and still be left with an amazing and gigantic map. Now, the GTA 6 mapping project is about to get really refined as more official details come out, which means we're inevitably going to see some of it get trimmed away, but what we're going to be left with is going to be absolutely incredible. So I really don't think we should be
nah, bro, like, don't trim the map, don't trim the Bunda, man. These are two things that you don't want to trim. We want more, we want more, we want more, we want more. Let's hope. And also, yeah, this is what we heard, that we're also going to be getting DLC content, so future maps are also going to be like, whether it's going to be smaller cities, towns, villages, separate maps, or islands. Okay, not talking about the island, that situation that is going around in the news right now. We're talking about like GTA, okay, like strictly gaming. But yeah, not sure if we're gonna have islands or cities or separate DLCs, or it's gonna be like all connected, where we're gonna have like expanded map. Yeah, that time will tell us for sure, but they said that, yeah, I mean, we're gonna get some.
Looking at the loss of certain sections as a bad thing. Rather, we should be looking at it as a more accurate representation of what we're getting for GTA 6, because what we're still seeing is looking really good. Again, the map as portrayed by recent versions of the mapping project was freaking huge, so there was definitely room for some things to be trimmed out or cut without actually sacrificing the experience of a massive GTA 6 map. But while we're talking about things that seem up in the air, there have been some rumors going around that the release date listed for GTA 6 isn't exactly accurate. And granted,
yeah, here we go. What are we gonna do about this one, gang? Let's have an emergency meeting immediately. Yeah, this is the one we need to talk about. I'm gonna get back to the video at hand, but apparently this happened too. I want to also talk about the price too. So while we're at the topic at hand, GTA 6 is still on track to launch on May 26, 2026. Now, this was talked about during their investor call today, or 7 hours ago by the time I'm filming this video, and I did not stream because, guys, like, listen, I saw this coming because we had trailer 2, right? Like, at this point, like, it's been 3 months, so nobody's expecting trailer 3. I'm not expecting trailer 3 to drop anytime soon. So I was like, bro, they're not gonna do anything crazy today, right? So this is why I did not stream. Otherwise, I would have streamed. I was planning to stream, but I was like, bro, they're not gonna do anything, so let me not stream. Whatever. If they say something big, if somehow something comes out, or someone, yes, surprisingly, shockingly even, I'm gonna make a video, right? And that's exactly what we're doing. But yeah, nothing big came out, but GTA 6 is still on track to launch on May 26, 2026. That is good. No delays for now. However, for now, gang, for now, right, everybody started looking like this. And yeah, bro, shout out to the homie Wabas. If you do have the X or Twitter, I would definitely love to have you there. First link in description. And also shout out to Tiffarilla23, Alliance, Camicia for following over on the grams. If you do have the grams, I would love to have their first link in description. Let's get back to the content at hand. And also, apparently, Take-Two CEO on GTA 6 price. And I quote, "Our goal always is to deliver more value than what we charge." Yeah, right. So I mean, for single player, I guess I would agree, but for online, let's be real, man. Let's keep a $150. So our goal is always to deliver more value than what we charge. So we've had variable pricing at the company forever, I think, probably more than most. We're highly focused on making sure that the experience is great, not just because the game itself is great, but also because consumers have paid a fair price for it. Now, if I remember correctly, we had a leak not long ago that said that we're gonna have like different tiers of GTA 6, right? And apparently and allegedly, according to leaks and rumors, the game is gonna be $70. So that's gonna be the standard price, and there will be a $90 tier, and I believe a $110 or $100 tier. So far, no confirmation or no leaks of, yeah, even no leaks of a collector's edition either. So yeah, and when he says that variable pricing, that's what comes to mind, so we have to wait and see. And now they did not confirm whether they're gonna be upping the price or not. By the looks of it, it seems like they're not gonna, based off of what we're hearing. But you know, everybody, like all the toxic gamers, went in and they say, I would happily pay $150 for base GTA 6. Bro, please bro, come on, man. Like, bro, I get it, you're gonna happily pay $150 for it, and tons of people would probably. Hell, like I would not be happy to pay $150 though, I'll say that. Bruh. But I would have to because it's GTA 6. But here's the thing though, even if you're happily able to pay, don't let these suckers know, man. Don't let them know. I get it, you're gonna chief, but don't let them know, because these suckers gonna you know run our wallets dry, bro. Don't let them know. Keep it to yourself, man. Zip it up. Zip your pants, man. Keep it in your pants, bro. Keep it in your pants. Pause.
This could end up being some reverse hopium from the community, because I know a lot of us are just a little hesitant to believe that GTA 6 is actually as close as it seems. But according to some new rumors, the current release date for GTA 6 isn't exactly set in stone, and they don't actually plan on releasing the game until later in the year.
Yeah, the leak said that it's gonna be September. Now that's the leak we covered a while back, but yeah, let's find out, I guess.
Potentially in September or October, like other GTA games have launched. And I guess it wouldn't be out of character for Rockstar to delay GTA 6 again, but honestly, I'm not sure where I stand on this one just yet. Now, I'm sure we're gonna know pretty soon one way or another.
I mean, bro, like, be like the homie Nikado Avocado, don't even stand. Don't even stand. You know, I mean, you can sit, bro. Like, okay, no, I'm joking, man. Come on, man.
But just don't be surprised if you see more and more people start talking about how GTA 6 will be delayed, because that theory is getting quite a bit of traction online. I mean, if we're being real, like a Rockstar game that doesn't get delayed twice, is it really a Rockstar game? See, I personally don't believe the release date fully. Like, I do think that it could slip to September, like, so easily, and people wouldn't bat an eye. Like, let's be real. Going from May to September is a pretty soft blow, and if it means getting a better game, honestly, I say delay it.
I mean, let's... Hey, whoa, time out, man. But nah, honestly though, like, jokes aside, yeah, if they were to delay like a couple of months, so be it. But you know already, like, Twitter Andes would be all over it, man. Like, you know, if they announce it's getting delayed, everybody gonna be like, okay, man, it's time to pull that one out. But nah, if it's only 3 months delay, and that's the thing though, right? If they're supposed to delay the game, they're probably not gonna announce it anytime soon. They're likely gonna announce it, let's just say 3 months, maybe before, and I'm talking about 3 months before release. So May, right? The game is supposedly coming out in May. So, and February, exactly, right? That's when their first investor call of the year 2026 will happen, right? By the end of first week of February. They do February, May, August. They just done it a couple of hours ago, right? And then the next one, I believe it's gonna be in November, which I may stream this time around, right? But yeah, so they're likely gonna delay the game. If they are supposedly gonna if they are supposed to delay the game, they're probably gonna, or we're gonna hear about it come February, right? So yeah.
But only if it means that they're going to be able to polish it and also give us the PC version a lot quicker without having to wait like another 8 months for that port.
Oh, and while we're still gonna have to wait that long, bro. Like,
topic of numbers and such, a leaker has recently came out with a very strange report that seems in line with what other companies have been doing recently, but it's probably not going to be very well received if it ends up being true. According to some inside sources who may or may not be legit, Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive are actually going to be adding some kind of age verification to GTA Online 2 or whatever GTA 6's multiplayer component.
I might make a separate video on it because there's tons of other controversies coming out about it. Even YouTube is probably gonna do that in the US for now, and it's probably gonna expand to other countries later down the road, right? Let's be real. But yeah, no, that's a real thing apparently. I don't know how much that's gonna affect GTA though, but yeah, let's find out, I guess.
when it ends up being called, and I think they're actively working on it for GTA Online. This comes after a slew of other companies started to add age and identity verification to their services, and basically none of these additions have been received well. But according to the source, GTA 6 is going to have an official age verification in order to access the online portion of the game, which I honestly, I don't have a hard time believing that, especially due to, I believe it was legislation in the UK that was passed that started requiring some game companies to do that. But with how inappropriate a lot of the content in GTA
always gotta be UK, mate. Like, why y'all, oi, knock it off, mate. Knock it off, you little wankers out there. Man, shout out to my UK homies that are watching this video, man. Y'all boys gotta do something, man. Y'all, I mean, governments has always been bad for literally every country. Let's be real. The governments, basically, they wanna control. I mean, government means mind control, right? Govern, control, meant equal mind. Mind control, simple, right? Simple. So government's always gonna be like that. Yeah, but bro, why is it always the UK, man? Why you guys always doing that, man? And of course it's always the US as well, I guess, right? But yeah, it'll be what it be, guys.
GTA Online 1 has been, and how obviously toxic a lot of the voice chats get across all platforms, I can see why a major company like Take-Two Interactive is now feeling like they have to do something. But again, I believe it's due to that legislation in the UK that's caused all this drama. But then again, man, I'm not sure Take-Two would care at all about this situation, because I'm sure they're 100% aware that a lot of their current player base is under that immature rating. And since they've created one of the most profitable games in history, I don't think they're feeling much pressure to change their strategy, if that makes sense. Because while a ton of people...
That's the average GTA audience, bro. But let's be real, most of the youngins that started playing GTA 5, they have all grown up, right? Like I believe I was 17 when, yeah, that's crazy. About to be 29, man. Damn, bro. Sadly about to be 29, guys. Pushing 30, but I remember I was like 17 when GTA 5 came out back in 2013, and almost 29, guys. Sadly though, so
people are playing GTA 5 and GTA Online despite not hitting that immature rating. It's not like Take-Two or Rockstar have received much punishment for that, because GTA 5 and Online are generating millions of dollars a month despite being over a decade old. And at the end of the day, if they have to follow the law, then they will add some kind of verification to the next version of GTA Online. But this is one that I'll have to wait and see what happens to believe it. Like, I have a feeling that it will happen, but who knows?
Or maybe they're gonna keep that in the UK till that legislation kind of comes to other countries, right? They're gonna do it where they need to, and then not everywhere. I guess that's how it should be. Like, do that in the UK. I know that's gonna suck for the UK homies, right? Let's be objective here. But yeah, let's not do it like everywhere else till the legislation comes. Or I hope like they can avoid that. Yeah, right? Like, it's just a video game, man. It's just a video game, bro.
Knows. One point of conversation about GTA 6 recently has been the price point, and this has become quite a bit of a complicated topic due to some leaks from various online retailers. Take-Two Interactive has openly stated that they think the games should be more expensive, and with how many copies GTA 6 is going to sell, it seems pretty
Truth be told though, right, this tweet, how do you guys view it? I just went over, right? Do you view that as they're gonna up the price, or do you think they're not gonna up the price? I mean, it's very vague though. I guess you can interpret this in multiple different ways though.
Believable that they're going to try and price it as high as they can get away with it. Not too long after Take-Two made comments about games being more expensive, we saw companies like Nintendo and Microsoft start pricing their games at $80, despite most people not being on board with the price increase to $70 a few years ago. Since the jump to $80, fans have been absolutely vocal about their distaste for the second price hike of this console generation, and while Microsoft has backed off of $80 games, other publishers haven't budged. Granted, not many publishers actually adopted the $80 price point, but out of the two major ones, Microsoft and Nintendo, only 50% have actually acknowledged the backlash and adjusted accordingly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they're gonna charge $80 for this game, bro. Like, yeah. Man, that Bonda is way too big, bro. That's way too big. They're gonna justify it, and they're gonna be like, the way we're gonna be able to justify is by charging people $80, bro. Damn, man.
Accordingly. Now, it's not totally out of the question that GTA 6 launches for the standard $70, but many have expressed that if anybody is going to take advantage of everything getting more expensive, it's going to be Take-Two Interactive.
They're gonna be like, because of the jiggle physics, we gotta up the price, man. Because jiggle physics, guys, jiggle physics, right?
I mean, this is the same company that pumped out a re-release of Red Dead Redemption 1 last year for $50, despite it not even having all of the content from the original game. Some have suggested that GTA 6 is going to be $80 or more for the standard edition, but recently we got a new inside report from from a leaker who claimed that
There you
GTA
go.
6 is going to be a $70 price tag for the standard edition at launch, but this contradicts the leaks from a couple of European retailers earlier this year that accidentally made their GTA 6 store page live too early and showed off a price point that is roughly translated to roughly $100 USD. So needless to say, the price point is still entirely up in the air.
Oh my god. But yeah, the leaker that I was also talking about, I guess he's talking about the same leaker that I was talking about earlier, right? So yeah, according to the leaks, it's gonna be 70. According to the official reports, we don't know. And what's this called? The retailer was like, okay, let me actually go $100 and get that $20 extra, mate. Get that $20 or $30 extra, mate.
Here, on one hand, I could see Take-Two wanting to avoid controversy and pricing the game at $70. Then again, on the other hand, I could see why Take-Two is saying screw it and letting GTA 6's hype train push them to even higher revenue records with $80 or even $100 price tags. They know.
Would you pay $100 for the game? I mean, I would sadly buy the game for 100 if it's 100, but that's the thing though, don't let them know, man. Don't let them know, guys. Let's be real. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people say, oh yo man, like, oh, we're gonna buy, I will happily pay 150 for base GTA 6. I don't know if that's gonna be everybody though. I feel like that if they were to officially announce the price of it being $100 or more than that, or maybe even 80, I think a lot of Twitter Andes, like a lot of people will come out on them Twitter streets, on the Facebook streets, Instagram streets, Reddit streets, right? Not in real life, but on the social media streets, right? Yeah. And everybody's gonna be protesting and all that, but then at the end everybody's still gonna buy the game, right? So yeah, people are gonna complain, but no, it's gonna be interesting. But let's be real, man, like it should not be $100, it should not be 80, games shouldn't even be $70. Like it should have been like, let's be real, with current day video games, it should be $50, guys. So $50 for GTA 6, and every other game needs to be like $10 max, bro. You feel what I'm saying, guys? Like games, bro, like let's be real, man, like games are not that good. Battlefield can be $20 because that game is really good. Call of Duty could be like $2 because game is trash, game is poo-poo, or make it even free, throw it in the garbage. You feel what I'm saying? With GTA 6, okay, you know what, if it comes out as promise, make it $50, right? That, let's say, yeah, how about that, guys? Like the video if you agree, man. Let's lower the prices, damn it. Let's lower the prices, man. We got other things to worry about, man. Damn.
That this game is going to break records regardless of what happens with the price, so they could very easily bump the price tag to something higher than $70 and see an instant huge jump in their profit margins. With the game's launch less than a year away, the pre-orders are going to have to go up soon, and that's when we're going to get our answer as to what Rockstar and Take-Two are doing with the pricing. But then again, smart.
Did you see this video though? If not, check out this video on the screen, man, because the stuff that they are now officially talking about, insane, bro. Like the stuff about the UFOs and the aliens, right? Yeah, check it out and I'll see you right there.